Hello, you archaeologists. Welcome to the proximity. I'm the John Strutt. Welcome to my Heaven Sword Final Fantasy XIV Soul Surrender adventure. This is Lady Bonington, otherwise known as Naive Alterian, and the world snail shall have to leave. But you can stay, dear viewer, you archaeologist or lurker. And so all the little hoppers, they can stay as well. Did you like this introduction? It was the second one I did because I didn't have sound the first time around, despite the fact that it should be pretty obvious when I have sound. I might be a little bit low, but also I can't be bothered to change anything, so I'm not going to. Have myself a glass of orange. It's been a bit of a weird day. The live action version of One Piece came out, and I've watched it all. I've watched it all in a single day while at work, but yeah, it's okay. I have lots of thoughts on it, but like, let's play computer games, you know, and I'll leave my thoughts to anyone who pops in or anything. What am I actually doing? Ah, look how firm this Albert is. Two sides of coin. It wants us to go there. Oh god, it's been so long since we've had to go to the Waking Sands. Do I still have this? It's my final one. I mean, oh, look how fucking sparkly that is. I don't like it. Now the screen gives it light as well. What I reckon it is the green screen needs pushing back a little because I shifted it from side to side. Might be able to fix that, but it's not too bad when I'm actually playing games. Ah, oh, Vesper Bay, it's been so long. We could repair our gear. There we go. Get ahead of that. Right, I've just noticed, and my head's covering the way. There are. You still can't see it. Whatever. Just take my word for it. There are 3 red dots in here in my inventory. That's because I've got a wind up Emmerich. Let's had that. What else do I have? Okay, it's this orchestration roll and it's the orchestration rolls. Okay, well whatever. We added an Emmerich. Should we go to the place that it always is when we go here? You may have noticed, got my green screen, which is, you may notice, also working great, compared to the fucking background. And the background, I might add, is like a professional falling down. Is that too light? But no, that's too dark. When I can be bothered, I'll shift it back a little bit and hope that helps. Oh, I might have the wrong settings on? I don't know. Orange, apologies for calling upon you unannounced. I've got to get a beverage in a bit and I'll change it then. Why, Master Alpha know? Would that the scholar had seen fit to grant me knowledge of thy coming? What bringeth thee and thine here this day? Warriors of darkness have returned. Pray allow us to explain. Bun. I too have heard tales in recent days of primal beings rising up only to be cast down by forces unknown. Alas, as thou didst observe, this serveth but to spur the beast tribes to pursue their goals with redoubled fervour. Surely, but we were knocking them down anyway, so I don't actually know what difference that would make, but okay, game. We have 2 objectives at this time: to identify and remove the source of the Beast Tribe's crystals, and to take direct action to prevent any further summoning rituals from reaching completion. Oh, hang on, that shouldn't be up. The second is easier said than done, of course. While we were fortunate enough to learn of the Ixal's plans before they came to fruition, I should be surprised if the Warriors of Darkness and the Ascians did not have similar designs elsewhere of which we have no knowledge. Thou wert wise to come hither, for this very day I did receive tidings most troubling from across the straits of Merthor. O Goneril stirreth, and there are whispers of the Lord of Crags near of his return. Mere rumours, mark thou, but in light of thine own discoveries, thou canst to turn a deaf ear to their claims. Hi, we must ascertain the truth of the matter for ourselves. Let us consult with the Maelstrom forces stationed at Camp Overlook. Naive doesn't know what to do with her hands. Just dangling them. Thank you for your counsel. Please inform us should you learn aught else. I shall. Oh, and she's here as well. Stealthily in a sort of cream. I mean, it's not the same colour as the walls. It's just not a very interesting colour, to be honest. If I may, brother, it's the colour of like my walls. I'd be so tempted to change these. People want to paint these as well, but yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to say? Alice say? If not, then never mind. I only ask because you are normally rather more verbose. Why are you not more verbose? Nothing to add. Very well. Ere we depart, I wish to make a request. The Warriors of Darkness spoke of how Ardor had power to break down barriers between planes. That our worlds might be rejoined, I would ask that you research this for us. Being nowhere near as well read as you, I'm sure I wouldn't know where to begin. That said, I've heard tell of a promising tome, the Garen, where my Garen's at, Oracles. Mayhap you could start there. Parenthetical. By thy leave. Camp Overlook, was it? Very well. Drop Dead Shiva. No, I don't need to do it, because that's clearly a redo Shiva quest. I'll pick up if I need it. To Camp Overlook. Can't overlook Camp Overlook, that's what I say. Not very popular at Camp Overlook. So I don't begrudge, like, that. You see here? You see here? Where, like, there's a couple of, like, green lines. That's because it's, like, a blanket that's poorly folded. Those green darkness... But this is a flat thing. It's completely fucking flat. Why are there spots? I'm sure if I play with the settings, it'll be fine. But, I don't like playing with the settings every time. It's bloating. You're a red mage. 7 hells at this rate. We'll have to appease the Maelstrom command for reinforcements. Oh, whatever it is, we don't want any. Not selling anything, buddy. Well, fancy that. Just when my kobold problem looks like it's coming to a head, the Scions of the 7th Dawn turn up, itching to pinch in. Bloody brilliant timing. Is what it is. Right then, let's get to it. He's eager to put me to work. So our friendly neighbours in Ungomero have got much more aggressive as of late, just as you said. Matter of fact, our scout spotted one sniffing about the stores just now, likely looking to make off with an armful of crystals. I'll be damned if I'm about to let that happen. Lend a hand and help us search for the camp for little bugger, would you? Right. Let's try and get into these dungeons as well. Also, I can try and use these to level up my... Dude, I could have done that while I wasn't plugged in. We've managed to do these. It's probably too late, but I'll certainly give it a go. That's new? It's this one, isn't it? Yeah. Alf. Our mushroom friends seem notably more agitated than when we first arrived. Do you happen to know what that might be, why that might be? Kobold in the camp, you say? That would appear to corroborate Aure's information. Yes, but to be so reckless to infiltrate a mushroom camp and draw attention to their efforts. Where's that fucking dragon? Whose dragon is that? Put that dragon down. Oh, it's actually a bird. Oh, never mind. We are doing this now. Passing straight. There'll be time to think of this later for the somebody. There's somebody tired. We better walk off the screen. Okay, cool. Just wanted to not be in that cutscene. But hey, we managed to do this straight away. And that we can teleport back. Let's take a sip of tea before it goes cold. Time to deactivate the barrier. I assume this can't be skipped. Did not realise it'd be a whole thing, but... Smoke is too thick, can't see a thing, you have to press on alone. And we brought a load of guests with us. Ice the Creator. We're doing this as a bard, okay. How do I play as one of those again? Woohoo! What a silly mechanic. Oh, look at this guy. It's Faust. Let's play the song of my people. Okay, all came back to me. Let's zoom back a little. Might have seen a cat in my garden. I tried going out there to say hello to it, but it ran away before it heard me open the door. But I think, I'm thinking of getting a cat, so I needed to ask it if it wanted to be friends or a hypothetical new cat. You know, cats, they can be territorial. It's my fucking garden. It's my territory. I do need to keep cutting it down though. My brother's offered to help me with weeds. It was fine when I looked at the place, and then when I bought the place, did 6 months worth of weed growing had happened. Oh, friggin' egress. Ingress, I think I actually said. Oh, what an interesting looking boss. Sorry. It's reassembling the right arm. I was doing a little spin. Or I can just keep doing stuff from here because I'm an archer. I mean, oh, you know what? The floor does actually change as well. Because there's lava over there. So we will have to watch our ground. I sense it might be a good idea to be behind this rock for some reason. Maybe I am learning. People moved. Oh, that... Maybe that indicates that that's about to disappear. Oh, fuck. This fist came around. Where's the rest of the team? Oh, we might want to fight that thing instead. Oh, never mind. This is our boss of the area. I forget how small these are. There is love. Why? There is lots of love underneath us. Oh no, I sense it might be a good idea to... Oh, never mind. Better off over here. Ah, got it just in time. Lovely. That's got a lot of health. It's got a lot of health. Shooting them with arrows. Now press some buttons. Standing on the group. Shoot another arrow. I don't know how well you can hear the song. Probably quite well, apparently. I'm looking at the volumes there. Oh, I actually managed to fall off. Shoot another arrow. Shoot him in the face. Shoot him in the mouth. Punch him in the mouth. Oh, somebody did the limit break. Lovely. Oh, that person's got a cool mask on. Oh, it's not a mask, it's just a lizard person with glasses. Fair enough. GG indeed. It's always stuff I'd... Lovely. Was that all of Alexander then? I love that she has to do it to a rabbit ear. Fine work, old friend. Thanks to you, we'll have a way in. Stay where you are, we're coming. But first, now that you're clear, we best get that barrier back up before the big fella gets restless. Which? Ready the BBG-2'd and reactivate the barrier on my mark. Mark. So I'm just looking at my hair. Excellent timing, Ishtola. Naive has done it. We have a clear path into the heart of the beast. Oh, we're not done yet then. Good, it is a relief to hear that at least one side of the operation proceeded according to plan. Same may not be said of the other. Our efforts to cut off the primal source of ether proved wholly ineffective, quite why I cannot say, though I am hopeful that one of us can. One among us. What mid? On the basis she summoned the damn thing, you mean? I think you better explain. Like all primals, Alexander constantly draws ether from its surroundings, both to sustain itself and to gain in strength. Master Miqo'te and I believe we could disrupt it, to the very least inhibit the process by means of arcane anima. Arc anima. That's what arc anima. Arc. Sorry. I'm gonna a little bit red as well. By creating a vast and impassable etheric membrane between the primal and the land from which it drinks, which is why the old old witch had me place those infernal devices of hers in every nook and cranny in this place. Sounds like a side quest you had to do. Are you telling me they did not work? Yes and no. As far as we can tell, the arcana are functioning precisely as intended, and yet, for reasons we're unable to ascertain, they have no immeasurable effect on the primal. Well, because they've not been placed yet back in time or something. Right, out with it, mid. Is there anything that you haven't told us? We need to hear it now. We're running out of options. I fear it will not avail us, but very well. It all began with a curious encounter in my younger days. I was playing out on my own one day when a stranger appeared before me. He told me anything in my heart wished for could be mine, but if I heeded his words. I've got to cancel my Netflix account. In my youth, I did not fully comprehend what the man was proposing. At the very time, nevertheless, his words seemed to burn themselves into my very soul. We united the scattered shards of the Enigma Codex, he said, and performed the sacred rite before the ruins, and yet stand strong. That yet stand strong against the river's flow. Then and only then shall your hopes and dreams become reality. With that, he handed me a relic, a horn, with a tip of metal which seemed to foreign as to hail from another world. It would serve as a catalyst for the summoning, he explained. A gift from your friend Travanche, and then he was gone. Travanche? I know the man. Our paths crossed up during my time in Limsa in the days before the calamity. I might have guessed that the Asians had a hand in this. Oh, is he from version 1, is he? Thanks, game, because I don't know anything about version 1, and you have no way of telling. The horn of which you speak was once rumoured to reside in Seal Rock. It is a lost relic from the ancients with the powers to manipulate etheric energy in the very air around us. The Saiyans along pursued the horn, fearing the devastation might ensue if the artifact would fall into the wrong hands. Finally, I do see. But I do have the right of it. Alexander's third core is using the horn to draw an ether from far and wide. It's little wonder our plan failed. Even without moving an ilm, the primal possesses means to drain not just this land of ether, but our very star. Then, of course, our course is clear. Destroy the star. If the witch's old magic won't avail us, we shall have to get inside and dismantle the core the old-fashioned way. Indeed, and yet we must be wary. We have seen the course of time reverse once before, and we may see it again. Even should we succeed in destroying our target, there is naught to prevent the Illuminati from simply returning the stricken core to its previous state. Not if we hit them very hard in the face. Therefore, we turn the clock back again and again and again, with primal growing stronger all the while. So what do we do then? We can't just give up. No, we press on. Lest we forget, controlling Alexander requires the Codex, and the Codex is but a useless piece of stone without the mind of the gobby girl. If we can rescue Round Rock's Quickthinx, we'll have no way to flip the hourglass. The Circle of Knowing once tasked me with recovering the horn. That was in version 1, which John didn't get to see, and 'twas through mine own negligence. It's just a word I don't like. A neglect acquired, and now endangers are what is my responsibility. Even were I not a scion or cat lady, I should do all in my power to make amends. Whatever assistance I can offer, it's yours. I never get happy, and cat lady had anything to do with that, actually. Then it begins. I send word to our friends in Italshire, Biggs, Wedge, and ready the Excelsior. Now I have prepare for departure. Let Operation Rescue Round Rocks commence. That's a rubbish name. Come up with something more creative, Sid. The little cat. Ah, it's there now. A clever little cat. How did you do that? Clever little cat. How are you in two places at once? Also, so that goblin has great eyesight. So much wispy woo. Too much wispy woo, if you ask me. Right, I need to continue this questline, don't I? Because I won't get the next one. 7 hells. Wasn't enough the Illuminati lunatics a bleeding time machine? Was it no had to be a time machine with the power to destroy the whole bleeding world? I mean, I'm used to the future of Eorzea being at stake, but this future, past and present, all roll into one. That's only happened in at least 2 other Final Fantasies. We have to get Round Rocks out of there before the gobbies can... 8 and 1. Can put any more of their crazy schemes in motion. Speaking of gobbies, have you talked to old Backcricks lately? Turns out the kitten you met wasn't Chinoa after all, just a doppelganger. Already taken the little furball back to shortstop, given her name, Schrodinger. And just, I see what you did there, or however you pronounce that. Anyway, I best be heading back to that one myself. See there, oh yeah, yes. Biggs and Wedge, excellent adventure. Genuinely surprised that name for a quest has never come up before. They're going to have a bogus journey as well. And whatever the third film is called, I've forgotten. Wasn't bad, the third film. Like, all it needed to do was be a bit nostalgic, and they were considerably more creative than that, I will say. The only issue I had with the third film is that it had to have a song. You know, a song. They changed they made it so instead of the song magically saving the world, actually it does something else. I can't remember. It brings the world together, and that makes people make decisions to do that. And so the song isn't "Can't Get Rock and Roll to You." But the problem is no song you could write could ever be good enough, which is why I think they changed what the song does. But anyway, having that be a sort of thing you never got to hear works better. But like, if you need a third film, you needed to have the actual song. Anyway, it wasn't bad. Ready to head back into the middle of the beast. I have. Alright, let's get this rescue mission off the ground first. Good news, while the barrier was down, we were able to get a first look inside the Alexander's innards. As far as I could tell, Round Rock's being held captive in what seems to be the central control chamber of the whole Colossus. I called helpfully Central Control as to how we can reach it. Do you remember when you infiltrated Midas? There was a cavernous room with a dirty great city in it. Well, spotted one of those floating platforms which goes back and forth between there and the place we need to get to. The quickest route, or route if you prefer, to the city is straight through the giant's heads. You'll go through the hatch you opened up for us last time, take care of any guards, secure the platform. Meanwhile, the chief and the others will be making their way to you. Why am I reading all this? Let's crack some skulls. Cool. Some of it was read-worthy, but still. Breath of the Creator. Yeah, I know. The problem is, like, a bunch of people would have gone there, but they probably would have read the quest quicker. We should rescue these damselflies. Come, Poro. We have work to do at this camp overlook. I appreciate it's the you know, Final Fantasy VII squat. I don't want to join a fate. Try that again. No. I'm looking for some one. Up into the sky, I cannot tell you. Oh, I'm gonna just land it. It's... Where is it? The area is not that big. Are there any rooms to hide in? Go around the other way. It's quite small for a kobold. It could be like hiding underneath. Well, I found some little extra dialogue. That was nice. I mean, it should be really obvious. He should have a name floating above his head. Is he above? I don't want to do the fate. I'm not looking for the fate. I found the Porogo. Maybe I'm not spending enough time in the center. What these quests should do is, like, you know, like Fortnite Battle Royale. Just slowly just make the circle smaller. So you don't, like, if you're just really shit at finding things, it just tells you where it is. Because, like, this isn't fun. I don't want to do thing hide and... The fuck? How did I not see that? Oh. Right, I do appreciate that the circle is smaller now. But it's not what I meant, and you know it. Stay back, away, far away, I'm not... Oh, fuck. I knew Alex has dropped. Do that then. Yeah, and if the camera was a bit lower, it should have left less dots as well. Ooh. Arrive at the slick red drainage ducts. He's got loads of spikes on his back. It's neat. Yeah, so the big robot, I was thinking it's a bit reminiscent of Final Fantasy X, but like, you know, having an entire city inside a summon. But yeah, but not everything is a reference, you know. Sometimes there's just only so many ideas. You see, this is like Final Fantasy VII when they go in the gold saucer and it's all circles for some reason. Mep. Excruciator. Ingress. Why does it have oil on the floor? I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna play my song and I'm gonna hit him with my... Oh, there's spikes here. I have been stabbed. I don't appreciate that. Yeah, running over there. Why are we going over here? What's... Well, there is a steamroller. We're gonna get steamrolled. Oh, it's like Demon Gate, but it's steamroller. No, everything's a reference, John. Demon Wall, sorry. Didn't mean to press that. Oops. This is a strange room. What does that do? There's buttons on the ground, aren't there? Lane Brick Strike Box. I'm just reading his name. Taking quite a lot of damage. Oh fuck! Yeah, that's not stand right there, John. I couldn't move. Thanks for bringing me back. Okay, well, I managed to get out of the way of something. Lovely. So much wispy woo, so much wispy woo. Are these all going to join together as well? There we go. I like her glasses. I'll guess I open it. No, you seem to want it more. It's fine. Excellent work, old friend. That platform is our shortcut to the heart of the machine. All seems quiet on our fronts. So 7 hells, we got a company. Bim, bim, bim. Oh, there you are, Knive. We were met by a small welcoming party, but it was nothing we couldn't handle. Biggs and Wedges contacted me as well. They're headed here as we speak. Mount Rocks. 'Cone. So this is the Enigma Codex. And that must be the third and final call. 12 have mercy if you could see the volume of the ether issuing from it. Oh yeah, she's got a cataracts. Pushkar, yes. This is what I meant by the short shorts. Time wings can spread, travel to overtime to make bad good things good again. Could it be? Do we truly have the power to change the past? Could erase my mistakes? I could see him again. 3 years ago, Mid lost Dear One. Mid wants Dear One back. Yes, Round Rocks. Round Rock helps Mid. No, Round Rocks has been... Round Rocks, no! You must save your strength. Mid worries too much. Round Rocks, strong copy. Uplanders hold on to brain cases. Time wings spread. Seven hells, the goal's gone mad. Stop this, Round Rock. Stop, I say. Oh no, it's gone red. It's gone digital. It's very shaky. I was worried the sound wouldn't last because I forgot to charge it, but it's been going fine so far. Biggs, where are we? Why is everything spinning? Cats of us. Biggs, Wedge, can you hear me? Round Rocks is engaged at Alexander's time distortion mechanism. We're hurtling into the past. Wait, what? There's more lizard folk. And their fancy frocks. Gonna take you back to the past. Die! Peeks over here, you're not going to believe this. What doing down there with those? Hold on, they're performing the summoning ritual. Bugger me, we really are in the past. On 7 hell, someone's taking control of the Colossus. Hold tight. Think it's about to go berserk. Why is it all flippy flip now? Stop being flippy flip. Is it because there's not enough me on the screen? There should always be more me on the screen as contrast. I'm assuming this is a time loop. And this is the thing, original events as transpired. Damn it all, this isn't right. We were about to start summoning, quickly made the seal. No. One of us had to go in. No. Oh. Is it sorry, I'm gonna have to mention Homestuck. Is that cat a what's it called? Is it a Jew? It's been a while. There's items that have no origin because they're from a time loop, and they have a special name, like the Jujus or something. What is Metal Making Kitten doing? No. Back in time and space to try to save the human race. Aww. In Homestuck, what are the items? No, oh fuck, never mind. In Homestuck, what are the items of no origin called?
I found this on the web.
I found the rules of the government. I tell you what, my watch is not going to be able to answer that. I need to Google it. No, Wispy Woo, this is bad. Stop, go away. It would seem we're back in our own time. Past is right. Oh, the cat was trying to... He's reading the notes that the other gobby wrote. And that's cat was trying to prevent it. Past is made right, and we return to now time. Treasure Hunter's friends die, As it is writ, as it must be, Uplanders serve Quickthinx well today. Pshka. Uplanders are not grasping meaning. Quickthinx breaks into bitty pieces, fits in Uplanders' tiny brain cases. Time is flat round shape. I don't know why, that's a really funny way of saying circle. All things Uplanders and Gobbo did, are doing, and will do, doing happen over and over and over again for all times. So what do you hope to accomplish here? You already know you failed in that case. So when Mid and her friends attempted to summon Alexander 3 years ago, what they actually saw was us travelling back in time. That's madness. Time is an endless circle. My failure, my plan, my suffering, it was all doomed to unfold like this from the very beginning. But that means they've already lost as well. Surely. Let us away, quickly. Mid must hurry. And like the book has no more information, right? Because he dropped the book. Nothing remains for me out there. My future, my past, my reason for being. It all ended before it even began. Mid. Mide. It's called Mide. Stop being Wisby Woo. See, I can't even reach the green screen. This wasn't where we were a second ago. Right, time is against us, so we'll stop. Do no faffing. You'll do no faffing. Chief Ishtola of the Round Rocks Guards. I've never been so bloody glad to see you. Bloody glad. I thought we'd never make it back in one. Wait, where's Mid? We're not back in one. Psh, Mid must stay behind in the giant of whirly-cogs. All because Round Rocks must go back to giants of whirly... Okay, I couldn't do that in the accent at the same time. What accent? I was briefly in an accent. I fell out of it very quickly, to be honest. You leave that to us, child. We'll get Jessie on that link, Pearl. Tell her to bring the Excelsior around. Though I don't much care for the answer, we finally know the truth behind the events of the day 3 years past. The Illuminati masterminded the massacre, and through some ungodly trick of time, 'twas us that brought them. They'd do the deed. Who's... Been sent a picture? I've been sent a picture. I can't see it from my phone because Discord doesn't work that way, but I'll have to, I can't say my watch even. But I'll have to go check. Anyway, I'll use that as an excuse to grab a beverage and maybe make a couple of adjustments to this. My Mid, anything keeping it going was the hope that her bow's soul lived on in the machine. Seeing what happened to the poor bastard. Witness the truth of our own eyes, sucked into the core of the colossal state to see the primal's appetite. If aught remains of him, it's no more than heat and light. I feel like more than 2 people went on that adventure, but somebody had a title for a quest and they're like, no, it's an amazing name. Right, let's grab another quest. This one. Future's already been writ. We're fighting for a losing battle. Well, I've got a thing or two to say about that. Van Rock's safe. The Illuminati won't be turning back time. Okay. We'll do all that. How did the creators now accessible? I could have queued up, but like we've got quests to do anyway. We did do the Void Ark already. And the Weeping City. And this is the final Alex. John, I don't want to go into the Weeping City. My feet are cold. Getting cold feet. Oh, he's gone hide about again. Or has it started again? No, because it's not at the camp. It's above the camp. Also, the circle is smaller. It's a goddamn Velociraptor. There's a few of them. Okay, but I don't want to be a part of a fate. I just want to find a gobbo. And by gobbo, I mean kobold. They're not the same thing. I can't tell because there's a fucking fate here. Next game. Oh, I actually found them this way. Let me love you. Please don't hurt me. I only wish to talk. Yes. Yes, just talk. No. Stupid plan, stupid, but if I tell no one, then everyone will. She found me again. What to do? I come in peace, I need to talk, speak, say talk, so please do not hurt me. See, this is our wily kobold infiltrator, is it? No wonder the soldiers were on their edge. He could very well give one a bruised knee. Huzzah, we got him. Fine work, Scions. So, little one, I thought you could sneak into my camp, did you? Plotting to steal my crystals, were you? No, I came to talk, I came to ask for help, but you soldiers saw me, they drew their weapons and shouted, and I... Now, let us take deep breaths and discuss this like civilized individuals. What is your name, child? Pickman, Gaboo, the 620 order, at least I will be Pickman, one day. Well met, Gaboo. I'm Alphino, this is my sister Alice. I have the woman who found you as our friend, and now that you know our names, we can be friends too. That's Commander Blow-Iden. Here thinks you wanted to take his crystals, Gaboo, but you said you came to ask for help. Why to us? Not your own people. What happened, Gaboo? Can you tell us? Gaboo? No one is going to hurt you, alright? Not while we're here, I promise. The Patriarch. He's going to summon the Great Father again, and you have to stop him. Beat him, fight him, stop him. Capu's parents said they didn't want it, along with many others, but the Patriarch wouldn't listen. He was so angry. Raging, fuming, angry. He said if they didn't have iron in their hearts, they would serve as coke for the furnace. And when the guards took my parents and the others away, I haven't seen any of them since. Coke for the furnace. Coke for the furnace. I'm the furnace in this metaphor. Did not want to believe it, but I've heard tales of folky fashioned from the bones of beastmen, which worshippers use in their rituals, hoping to summon more powerful incarnations of their gods. By the 12, that is sickening. No one listens to Gaboo. No matter how much he cries, pleads, begs, cries. They do not listen, only talk about punishing overdwellers and praising the Great Father. Gaboo loves the Great Father, but he loves his parents too. So please help Gaboo stop the Patriarchs and save his parents. Commander, Advise Maelstrom Command. The Titan summoning is imminent. Should the worst come to worst, we'll require their support. Time being the essence, we three shall attempt to infiltrate the Cobalt stronghold, secure their crystals, and free the prisoners. Well, if you're sure, you'll forgive. I forgot to grab the book. You'll forgive me if I don't seem optimistic. We'll make ready just in case. I think it'll be pretty obvious when we finish this. How is this still so high? Oh, because there was a sofa in the way and I moved it up. That's why. Camera's a little higher. I need it to be eye level, I think. I could have done that actually. I'm not doing it now. Just that's a major adjustment. No, I can't bother. That'll cause issues if I try and change it. We've got faith that we can stop the ritual. Surely have detected associate etheric disturbance from Titan manifested already. Cannot speak for the prisoners, 12 have mercy, but would even contemplate sacrificing their own flesh and blood. Brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers, time is of the essence. We should see what else Gobbo knows and formulate a plan without further delay. Now you've got to tighten. When times are hard, you have to tighten your belts. I don't. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say a pun. I heard Great Father Titan loves crystals, cherishes, covets, loves them. If we gather enough, he will return. That's why Patriarch told everyone to go forth and gather them. I was thinking if we take the crystals away, maybe the Great Father won't come. Very good, Gobbo. I was just thinking the same thing. Do you know where the crystals are stored? Oh, I know. All several spots, each defended by a different order. Gobbo wanted to steal them, but he was too afraid to go alone. Yes, he's too afraid to go alone. But together we can take them away and hide them. Come, Gobbo will lead you to the first cache. Cache. We have accepted that quest. Quickly. Do you have them all? Good, lead on, Gobbo. This way. If he turns out to be tricking us, I don't know if my heart can take it. Is it underground? No, it's not. It's right there. I turned the green screen so it's like flatter with the camera. I thought that would help. But it's not flatter with the light, is it? Time is short, but you'd think it'd be like a gradient. I don't know. If you have the crystals, we should move on to the next cache. Do you hear me, brother? Brother? Hi, it's just that... I'm quite certain the crate once bore Ishgardian seals. Someone took great pains to remove all traces, but enough remains to make out the pattern. See for yourself. I struggle to imagine kobolds travelling to Coerthus to obtain crystals, much less bothering to conceal their origins. I suspect these crystals were smuggled into a vile brand by another party, most likely a pawn of Ascians, as Thancred speculated. Happy Bunny? I don't understand. Who are Ascians? Do they worship Great Father Titan too? Never mind about that. As Alice said, we do not have enough time. Can you lead us to the next cache? Yes, of course, Gobbo knows the way. Next one is the last and is very, very big, very huge, very large. These quests are strange when you just sort of casually walk past all of them. Which would have always been the case, considering... I mean... Got to do that right. I can just fly here quite easily, so... Is that better or what? I don't even know if I've made any difference. Bum bum dum bum 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 dum. Dum bum 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 bum. Is this the last one? So we're going to clear the power supply line. Destroy this actuator. There's another one as well. How do we manage that? Let's go down the wire. I like these a lot more than being blasted by random steam or sliding down like tubes. Yeah, the actuators, whenever you try and question them, they're like, actually, it's completely different actually. It's been a long day. This looks terrible, blimey. I do have another light, actually. What's all this? Pyom. Oh, it's another Megazord. Because Alexander. This is an interesting place to take Alexander fights. Oh fuck, where did you go? We're going to defeat the cruise chaser. Well, I'm glad they waited. Yeah, this ain't the last one. They all sound like the song from the PlayStation 5 demo. It's gone gunpowder, isn't it? I need to book tomorrow off work and I need to remember to do that. Whoop, I took a lot of damage there. Oh, hang on, what does this do? I've completely forgotten. Ah, I've pressed it now. I'm going to follow you. We bunny archers should stick together. What's that? I tried. I think I was supposed to press that thing, but I accept. Somebody has a I'm gonna stand next to him. Oh, fucking ball over here. Yeah, somebody had an emote that came with summoning me back. That's down there. Oh, holy moly. Was not keen on that. I'm going to stand near everyone. There's so much light on the screen. I can't tell when damage is going to arrive, like in other fights. I think that one. Literally everyone is standing there. Now we've spread out. Okay, what does that move do? I need to... everyone's standing, like... Thank you again. I was standing right next to a person. How did I... Whatever, I just need to... Jeez. Oh, behind... Okay. I was a little confused about that one, but... Oh, a double celebration. Does that mean I have to switch back to Dancer? Outstanding, I have another Illuminati creation reduced to scrap metal. Wager the mere sight of you was enough to send Gobby scurrying back to the drawing board. Happy bunny. The bad Gobbies, obviously. There it is, the heart of the beast. Only now that I see it up close do I comprehend its true scale of the thing. To have reached this size and so... Oh, I know where my phone is charging. And it's so big so quickly. Core must be taken in either a positively ungodly rate. Well, it can't be ungodly. It's an icon. I'm willing to wager that it can regrow itself faster than we could ever hope. Chip it away. Chip it away. Chip it away now. Which means we'll need to change tack. Central control room houses everything required to operate the core. Law source. Not inconceivable. I think there's one left. Then you might offer us a way to regulate, even shut off the flow of ether to the core. Of course, any attempt to control Alexander is doomed to fail. Without the guidance of the Enigma Codex, there's only one person alive that can access its secrets. But Chief, do we really need to drag the poor girl back here? What if she falls to the Illuminati hands again? Pushkar, Uplanders waste their tongue flaps. Quickthinx has seen the future, true future. Ends badly for Uplanders. Very, very badly. Uplanders think they just lazy walk into central control. Quickthinx thinks not. All passages are sealed, all floating boards disabled. When we're left open is here, through core chamber. Where Uplanders come next, it'll be Uplanders' end times. Quickthinx has seen it. Why don't you push him off, cat? He's yeah. Push cut Barchanoa, stupid creature. Yeah. Didn't see that coming. Or what, is it just me, or are you getting a feeling we've seen this all happen before? Oh. Are they going to reveal that he's been reading from his book? I think that's been pretty obvious. Ooh, hello, Craig. Jesus Christ. Pushcards, watch a book of batch cricks. And, well, don't tell me any spoilers. I still haven't seen, all Brawl Out, Brawl In yet. Oh, no, Brawl, that's what the internet calls. I've got myself up to the Ring of Honor, I'm halfway through Ring of the... Oh, I don't know. Words. What are words? JC Denton, do you say? He didn't ask for this. Oh, yeah. I know he there was a bit when Bray Wyatt first came back, and I did hear him talk about Bray Wyatt because he really liked the coming back. And I was like, oh, you're going to hate Bray Wyatt when he starts doing things. But yeah. I'm assuming he's not saying bad things about him. But I mean, presumably he knows Bray Wyatt's dad. And look, writings that end where Backricks leaves off, when Shinoa ends. Sends pay-per-view. Sorry, my brain was broken. I'm at the Ring of Honor pay-per-view in the timeline, which is still like a few months. I've been watching really quick, trying to skip matches and stuff, but like, watch a book spinning, falling from Backricks' fingers. I don't know why. I could have just jumped ahead at this point, but what the, you mean to say the book Quickthinx have been reading from this time is your journal, the same journal that slipped from your hands when we travel back in time? I mean, that's true. Like, I genuinely have never heard anyone say a bad word about him as a person. Other than, I think there was a slight overlap between... this happens with wrestlers all the time, though. A slight overlap between his relationships, which is me putting it lightly, but I'm trying not to be, like, drag names in the mud and stuff. Yeah, but I like his. If you go back to when he was just a spooky man in the woods, what he said was a lot more coherent, and he was clearly just writing lore on top of that, on top of that, on top of that, on top of that, on top of that. But like, if you're just gonna keep losing fights, you can't justify any of that lore. If the storylines lead to nothing, you can't justify any of that lore. Like, the stories need to go somewhere, otherwise it's just him saying words. And like, that was the worst thing about it. It was just like, they became meaningless because they meant nothing. Like, it doesn't matter how cool you sound if there's just nothing to it. And that wasn't necessarily his fault, but like, also, I don't know, like, his stories were probably never realistically going to happen anyway. Okay, yeah, they just realised the book is the same. Obvious bleeding features. I've had enough thoughts. Oh, Cat, are you Schrodinger from the shortstop, or are you Quickthinx familiar, Chinoa, or twice for yeah? What was I going to say? So, one of the things he was able to do, there was a brief time, I think it was him, where every time he fought somebody, they ended up turning heel. And it might have even just been a coincidence, but like, it made so like there was a big period where that sort of storyline worked, where like he lost the battles but won the wars, but yeah, the problem is he mostly existed in a WWE that didn't give a fuck about extended continuity, and I know that's hard to do in a business like wrestling because people get injured and stuff, but like you can, and they have. Yes. Ziv's done that a couple times though, right? But you know, she's both. Schrodinger went tumbling down the Colossus. Don't ask me how she survived the drop. It's Cat. It's how Quickthinx found her, took her in, gave her a new name. It's like the two cats, but also the one. That's what I said. It's the thing from the Homestuck. I've forgotten the word for it. Where it's a juju. The cat's a juju, like doesn't have an origin. I don't even know why you'd give anyone the Husky Harris gimmick. Also, because he had the line where you'd be, I'm a tank with a Ferrari engine, which, I mean, that wouldn't move. There's a reason why you don't put a Ferrari engine in a tank, and it's because that'd be fucking useless. But if you, like, even if you say that, if you say it in his cool voice, it sounds better. You know, it's just. His matches weren't amazing, but like they weren't the worst things in the world. Like, let's put this: Miz has had better matches, but like also Miz has spent 10 years improving. Miz has had worse matches, but like Miz is like the most improved wrestler I've ever seen. But for that to be true, Miz had to start off awful. But like, yeah, and like his matches were the weak point. They weren't bad or anything. They just weren't special. The matches in themselves. Where I've actually seen a Miz match where I've gone, this is really well built. Like again, took a really long time for him to be able to be that good, and he's still not the best in the world. But yeah, I like different sizes of people in wrestling. And that he could move. He had a good move set. I appreciated that. I wish he had more fights against Daniel Bryan. That's basically true of all wrestlers. But I'm curious of why Daniel Bryan hasn't spoke. Considering he was in the Wyatt family. I know he was only in the Wyatt family for a week because again WWE. One of my favourite Orton matches is one of the fucking Christmas matches he's had. But yeah, you can count on like one hand the great. Orton's had great matches, but like also so many of his matches just milquetoast and basic. What was I going to say? One of my favourite matches builds for Bray Wyatt is them versus the New Day. Because New Day treated all the spooky shit as actually, yeah, fucking hell, Mr. Four Ropes, love Cesaro. So there's a manager out there that could just make him perfect, but it's not Dirty Dutch, and it's not, I've forgotten his name. Dangerous Paul Heyman either, but it's somebody. There is a perfect manager out there, possibly Steven Regal. What was I going to say? Yeah, because yeah, his matches are amazing. I like. He's got an anime move. That was stupid. I said stupid. I mean like. When I say stupid uppercut, I mean that he can physically do the things, because some of his uppercuts, also the European uppercuts, look amazing. Anyway, yes, two cats are the one at the same time. Just the country, whatever it would call her. Don't take frustration. I saw a cat in my back garden today, but I went out to say hello, and it went. I don't know if I just imagined a cat, which I do occasionally do. I go, so a cat No, it's just a piece of rubbish. But like, because it's... if I get a cat, I need to be like... teach my cat not to go that way where the road is. Because that cats will fucking die if they go that direction. But like, I've got an alleyway right next to my house. It does have a gate, which I could replace with a more sturdy gate. But like, it's still... there's a huge... Presumably, I don't know how cats think. There's a field out there, but I know cats like to jump on things. But like, it's not... It could walk around to the road. But like, if the other cats could teach it not to go that way, but then I have to befriend the cats. That's how cats work, right? You can reason with them. The journal ends right where you left off. That's nothing but blank. Stop writing in the fucking journal, then. So he doesn't know anymore. Future. Okay. Because I could tell the future. I already saw where this plot was going. I mean, they should have given Bray one of the computer games and been like, write the best wrestling computer game story ever. Go. Like, don't make it like advertise it. Advertise it as like a normal wrestling storyline, and just put like an entire Final Fantasy plot hidden in one of the modes, just for people to discover and go, this shit's amazing. They planned years of like. Future book is gone, no matter. Yeah, you read it all. All knowings of True Times are safe here. Quickthinx is brain case. Quickthinx is chosen one, mentor of history. Truth is unchanging. True Times choose Quickthinx to do their bidding. True Times sent to nowhere into past, deliver Quickthinx knowings into future. True Times live inside, guiding all Quickthinx doings. Every tongue flap, every busy deal, every brain spark of Quickthinx brings word closer and closer to perfection, guides Illuminati to the rightful places, rulers of the New World Order. True Times will not be unmade by ignorant uplanders. I want to know what... Oh, is it... It's that... What? It's the breathing. Do they all sound like Darth Vader? So it's... Is that what's going on? Is that what... I thought they had a silly word, like a goblin word. But it's... They're turning their speakers on. Oh, now I feel really silly. I've been doing that so long. Yeah. I Overwatch of True Times. Yeah. Music choices for this section of the game is interesting. Okay. It's about the cats, series of events. Sure. Judgment Day. Oh, I was talking about New Day. Judgment Day is another wrestling team. Why don't I have a chance one way back in? Okay. Time moves on in perfect past, giving away to the perfect future. Worthy or unworthy place of a new world order. Alexander will judge. I'm just making another Heidelin. Lady Bunnington disapproves. Isn't it just the Heidelin model, though? Oh, another sphere. There's quite a lot of Final Fantasy villains that have to like stand off the side and lean down. All this Quickthinx foresees true hammer of Alexander falls on uplanders ignorant and unworthy, not welcome the Illuminati future here. Uplanders meet their end times. What freeze time field is deactivated? No matter, uplanders will be reduced to smolder dust fire. I know the noise. Get out of the way, Bun! Bunny hop! How was I the worst to hop? I'm Bunny. Lady Bunnington. It's another one of those damned spheres. Seven hells. That was a bit too close for comfort. Is everyone alright? Colossus inside the Colossus. Look, I don't know what the thing was, but I'm pretty damn sure I know where it went and more accurately when. If I'm not mistaken, we're looking at a localized distortion of fire. I recognize a localized distortion field of time if I ever saw one. Only question is when our metal friends will reappear. Better not wait, lest it catch us unawares. And I have needed to head into the distortion, dismantle thing. Head into the distortion. Fuck off, Sid. You go ahead in there. Secure path. We've done no testing. Soul of the Creator is now accessible. Cool. So even if we end the stream before Soul's done, Soul surrender, we have at least finished Alexander probably. I mean, I say. So got to queue up for it. Oh, we've done there's so many fucking Alexanders. Oh, yep, I need to go there. Where's the camp? Oh, look.